Not like anybody's here, anyways.
Yeah. Well, do you want to play one first, or did you want me to start? Or because I wanted to ask you about one of your songs. I was gonna ask you. Oh my God, I'm getting it.
Oh, you're getting an echo?
Yeah, I'm getting an echo right now.
Gotta shut that. Put on that. Oh, okay. I got so echo cancellation.
Where's that at?
I think I can do it for you. Oh, it's on. All right. So you have yours on. Are you still getting it?
Yeah, I'm getting like a 10 seconds later.
Hmm. Okay. 1 sec. Let me see. Did that solve it? Does that sound better?
Nah,
No. Yeah, I don't think it's on my end.
nah.
You
It's
have
like a
headphones on though,
latency.
right?
There's like a 10-second delay.
Are you watching it on YouTube or on the StreamYard?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hearing two people at once.
Oh, you know why? Do you have the YouTube channel open and
Oh,
the StreamYard open?
oh,
So you know what to do? Mute the YouTube
got it.
channel.
Okay, okay. My bad, man.
No, that's all
My
right.
bad.
This
I
is how
had
you
your
learn.
YouTube open. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could keep it open but mute it and then you won't hear it. So now it should be good.
I closed it. Oh man.
Hey, it's how cuz yeah, the YouTube channel has about a 10-second delay.
Okay, so
From what the actual stream is.
okay. So we're off to a hot I'm off to a hot start, man.
No,
Already.
it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, I was gonna ask you about relapse and just like how'd you come up with that and like especially like the musical parts because I
Yeah.
feel like on that song in particular like um I feel like the piano part really kind of carries the whole song, and then you've got like a solo in there
Yeah.
towards the end, and I was just curious, like, how'd you come up with that solo? And do you write that before you write the lyrics, or do you come up with what's your process like?
With that song, the music came first.
Okay.
They kind of come together, I guess, because not so much the lyrics, but the melody will happen at the same time as the music. But then I fill in the words later, you know. So with that, I think I came up with that. The first thing I did was that piano riff.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't. Let me see. Oh, you know
Uh-uh.
why? Because of my. I got to change the. Look at us.
I know.
So you hear that now, right?
Yeah.
So it's the that piano riff I came up with was the
Oh,
and you know that's basically where it started, and then
what's the chords?
the chords are D, G sharp, G.
Okay. It sounds more exotic than that, than just a regular D major, right? Is it D
Well,
major?
yeah, it actually you're right. You're right. The roots are D, G sharp. I'm gonna take the roots are D, G sharp, G,
Okay.
but the actual chord, the chord
Yeah.
is a D minor.
Whatever.
It's a D minor with a B flat in it. So
Okay.
whatever that is, I don't. Is it a fifth? A D? No, it's a D minor 6 maybe.
I don't know, honestly.
So yeah, it's a D minor with a B
I don't know
flat.
that scale well enough to know that.
Yeah. So and then the G. You know what's funny? I never even analyzed this until this moment.
Okay.
So it's yeah that D minor with the B flat, and then the G sharp, which is a weird chord because that is a G sharp with a B flat major above
Okay.
it. So it's actually a B flat, B flat 7, B flat 7, yeah. But I'm playing a G sharp in the root, which is the 7th of the B flat. So
Okay.
and then a G minor 7. That's a G minor 7. So it's that D minor with the B flat, and then the B flat 7 with the G sharp and the bass, and then a G minor 7.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that just loops the whole song, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole rhythm of the...
Most your songs don't do that, but this one is just one loop.
Yeah, and then it has that change with the...
Yes, yeah. Okay, so that's different. Is it different chords?
Different chords. That's just a G, F, D. But when I'm playing the G, F, D, but I'm keeping the same notes in the top. So the notes in the top are that same chord as the first chord, that D minor with the B flat. So it's like...
Okay. Yeah, that's neat.
It's a cool groove, and I think the groove on that came from what's actually an old Aerosmith song. And I don't know this. I think to myself subliminally, I think that's where I came up with it, because if you go back to Aerosmith's album "Rockin' a Hard Place," there's a song on it called "Cheshire Cat," and the guitar is, and the vocal melody is, and I always loved the song, and I've been listening to the song since I was 10 years old. And I think subliminally, I can't say that word right, but
it's an influence.
It just came in there, and I was like,
yeah.
I mean, it's totally different the way I play it here, because it's slow, and the Aerosmith song is like wicked fast and rocky, but this is like... That's like the vocal mouth.
Yeah. It almost sounds like there's a tempo change, almost. Because it almost sounds like a 3/4. The beginning's 3/4, I think. Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, right? That's the count. Yeah, but it's a totally different
tempo there. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a 4/4.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's... Or it could be just triplets, you know. That's the funny thing about it. Yeah.
Good to see you, Auntie. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. No. Well, thank you for listening to that stuff so intently. But yeah, that song's actually pretty old. I wrote that.
Really?
Yeah, I wrote that. God, it's got to be 20 years ago. And,
oh my gosh.
I always just kind of shelved it. And I came back to it, over the years. I'd come back to it and could go away. Never really recorded it until just last year. And I do that a lot. Like there's a song on the album I just put out too that I wrote probably 15 years ago. But then I just stopped playing it, and then I just thought about it, and I was like, oh, I gotta do that song. They just kind of sit and they linger, and then when the time's right, you just kind of revisit it. But
that's a really good one.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. I have several, but that's definitely one of them. That really kind of came out of nowhere. Just bang, there it is. Yeah. No, it was just on SoundCloud one day.
I know. I posted it recently, and I finally recorded it in GarageBand, and I did some, because it was always just piano and vocals. I never did like bass and drums or anything to it. And I think it's because I couldn't figure out how to do it. It doesn't call for a straight drum beat. Like I didn't really know what to do. And at one point, I was like, maybe I should just keep it piano and vocals. But then I started experimenting with some percussion and then the bass, and it seemed to work. So I kept going with it, and hopefully it worked. But
yeah, I remember we were talking about the cello. I suggested that. I'll take credit.
Yeah, you definitely get credit for the cello. You get production rights on that.
Yeah, I was wondering. So, who are your influences besides Aerosmith? Is it all classic rock? Do you like any newer bands?
New bands. I consider like '90s bands new, but
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Aerosmith was definitely, Steven Tyler's definitely probably my biggest influence. Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, one of my
Okay.
biggest influences.
Okay.
And then like a lot of different eclectic music. I really got into like Native American instrumental music for a while. I still am into it, but for a few years I was heavily into that. Just like a lot of percussion and flutes and just
Now,
tribal.
is that stuff like 12 note system? Because I know some of the like Indian, some of the Chinese and Indian stuff will have like the double the notes. They'll have like 24 notes in an octave.
I know, right? No, I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I didn't get into it that deep to really study it, but I was listening to it, and I think it probably influenced a lot of my writing. And then also like just oldies, you know, like I like a lot of folk. I like a lot of 50s.
Oh,
folk.
nice. Dylan?
Dylan, yes, I never really got into him heavily, but
Okay.
I do appreciate him for sure.
Blood on the
More like-
Tracks? You heard that
more
one?
like even like they call it, the genre they call it is like the music of your life, right? And it's
Okay.
like it's like 40s hits and 50s hits, like very romantic.
Yeah.
Even like Dean Martin, you know, and Frank Sinatra, and you know, stuff like that. Just that type of music, the way the melodies in the music all kind of flowed, and it was kind of magical. That stuff just, you know, it's like classic pop music, if you will. You know, all
Yeah.
just really influenced me. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know, any music that has emotion and makes you feel something is what grabs me, you know. And
So is there any like piano player? Like, you know, because like as a guitar player, like I look at a lot of singer-songwriters that play guitar. Do you have like anyone on the piano that you kind of mode yourself after at all?
Gary Brooker.
Okay, I've not heard of him.
So he was the piano player for Procol Harum.
Okay, wow, okay.
And they were, you know, a 60s band from the UK.
He did that organ, right? That organ on a Whiter Shade of Pale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he didn't do the organ, but he was the singer and piano player for that band.
Okay.
Matthew Fisher was the one who actually played the
Okay.
organ on that. Hey,
'Cause
Freedom
that-
Redbird, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We're just chatting here. Me and Adam are talking about some music, so stick around. We're gonna play some songs too.
That
yeah.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
A whiter shade of
Yeah. I heard there was like a lawsuit involved with that, and it was like the guy that came up with the organ versus the guy singing. So
Yeah.
in that instance, yeah, they normally don't give someone who just comes up with a part any writing credit, but I think he deserved it for sure for that.
Yeah. Auntie, how's that? Is that better? Thank you for letting me know that my mic was low. Do I sound louder now? I hope. I know, I have to figure out my talking microphone because I don't have a good talking microphone. But anyways, I just turned it up. I hope that worked. But yeah, why don't we play some songs?
Okay.
We were just talking about Relapse. Maybe I'll play that.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Please do.
Kind of put me in the mood to play it. And then get ready because you're going to play one after I finish that.
Okay, got it.
All right, cool, Auntie. Thank you. That's better. So we're going to keep it there. I'm going to switch to my vocal mic now anyways. All right. You hear the keys and the vocals? Am I coming through?
Yes.
All right, Relapse. Cold winds high above my head tell me things better left unsaid. I write it down, but it makes no sense. Was with you for a moment and been lost ever since. I know sound as the light grows dim. Face down, mud upon his chin. Nobody knows if ignorance is a sin. What does one have to end to let another begin? Do you think there's something wrong? Do you think you could be wrong? Black cloud high above my head tries to tell me what's already been said, to reiterate all the hate from the love you mistake for a chance to grow. Now all we have left is the pain we suppress, never want to express, so nobody will know, but they know. Do you think there's something wrong? Do you think you could be wrong? Do you think there's something wrong? Do you think you could be right? I just wanna give it away, but I could never give it away. And I wish I could give you away, but I could never give you away. No, 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 no. Do you think there's something wrong? Do you think you could be wrong? Do you think there's something wrong? Do you think you could be wrong? Do you think you could be wrong? Well, I think you
Wow, man, that was incredible. And I just noticed there's a third part. There's like a little bridge or something that I want to give it away part.
Yes, exactly. There is
Yeah.
that middle section. Yep, and that's just F major to a D major.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that I love that one, man. That's just next level right there.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. We got Freedom Redbird. We got Auntie at Jack. Good to see everyone. Thanks for being here. This is Adam Cohen hanging out with me. We're going to just play a few songs. Adam's going to do one. I think.
Okay.
You ready to do one?
Yeah, I'll just do my normal one. I'm not doing the harmonica today. I'm like, I've been doing that and it's just too complicated.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you're comfortable with, you know. It's a loose atmosphere here. So.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it simple, you know.
Absolutely.
Every time I try to break it out, it's like I end up messing something up. So trying to go back to the basics for a minute before I try to pull it back out again. Right, I might have to do a quick sound check because I don't. So this my. Can you hear the guitar?
I might can hear it. Yep.
Turn it up a little. Okay, it's coming through the mic, but it's not coming through the
I can hear it. It sounds good to me.
I think it's just coming through the condenser mic. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, take your time. Get it to
Okay,
where you need
one
it to be.
second.
No rush. I'm curious what you're gonna play.
I'll probably start with Vinca.
Oh,
It's the easiest one, but I don't know why. Maybe I gotta flip a switch.
Oh yeah, I think that did it, did it?
All right. Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. You want to just give me a vocal and the guitar? We'll just see how the levels are.
Yeah. One second. Get a little more volume. All right. Switching blue jeans. Does that sound all right?
I think the vocal might be a little loud. I also want to just check your settings.
I can back up from the mic.
I'm going to shut off your echo cancellation.
Okay.
And see. Give it another check. Start with that first verse again.
White switching and blue jeans.
Yeah, much better.
The marker. All right.
Cool.
Here
I think
we go.
You're good.
Okay. White switching and blue jeans, the marker, the dog. I watched him settle through the fog. From the aisle of the drugstore, colored everything red. Marching of the dead. Yeah, the snowstorm blowing on everybody's clothes. Lord, forgive me, my poor sinners. These eyes do spark, and these feet may never slow. I saw your footprints in the snow. I waited on your black car to pull up for me. I don't know where else to be. I'm lost in America, asleep to my TV. The Tin Man, the soldier out on the shoulder of the war. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, awesome, man. I love that. Tell me a little bit about that song, because I'll tell you what it means to me, but I don't know if you want me to do that first. Or if
Yeah, well, whatever it means to you is cool. I mean, the whole, it's the Vinca metaphor. I never say the word in the song, but it's
Yeah.
like it's an annual flower, so it never comes back again. It's just
Yep.
it's kind of just saying once is it. That's all you get, and I think it's a kind of almost like being lost, but not in a bad way per se. You know, I guess I don't really know. I tried to pick the lyrics that I thought fit the melody. You
Yep.
know, and I didn't really think too hard on them. You know, I came up with the melody, I kept singing it, and then stuff just started coming out. So if I liked it, I just kind of wrote it down.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the metaphor of Vinca, but so to me, when I listen to it, and I think it's that one line that really stands out to me is when you sing "In the Eye of the Snowstorm,"
Okay.
and then I'm falling asleep to my TV.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
gives me that feeling of when it's like the dead of winter, it's night, it's snowing out, and you're just kind of hunkered down. You know,
Yeah.
it just gives me that like winter snowstorm feeling, and
Yeah.
it's a combination of the words and the feel of the song at that part that just give me that feeling, and I think that's why I like it so much, because it definitely that's what I get from it. You know, it gives me that feeling of just being like hunkered down. It's snowing out. You're just kind of kicking back, maybe
Yeah.
falling asleep. You know, just really cool. you know?
Yeah. And I'm still trying to get a good recording of it. I just, I've evolved the melody a little bit since that original SoundCloud recording. So I just want to get a good version of it. You know, it's pretty simple. It's just 4 chords. So I really have no excuse at this point. I just got to get it done.
What do you use to record?
I use my Scarlett Solo, and then I just use Pro Tools Artist, which costs an arm and a leg. It's like $100 a year or something.
Yeah.
But I was doing Pro Tools first, which is the free version. But when I started working with Greg, and it only does like I think 16 tracks, and Greg would send me like 12 drum tracks for his drums, and I'm just like, I'm like, dude, it's time to upgrade, man. Like,
Are you still working with Greg?
yeah.
He's a drummer, right?
Yeah. So Greg was my drummer in the band that I played in with my friend Travis, and you've heard Travis because
Yes.
you've heard.
Yep.
He's very talented, man. He's ridiculously talented. He's got that
those songs
song.
are great.
I know, Routine, In My Lifetime. That damn. He's
Routine.
got.
Routine is excellent. I remember listening to that when I was driving my daughters to school. And it was just perfect because it was like early in the morning. They're sitting in the car. Nobody's talking. It's like, I don't want to go to work. Like, it was just like the best. I'm like, this is so good, this song.
Oh, that one's. I think that song.
I thought that was Routine. I'm sorry.
No, that's actually my song. I think that's One Type of Offering. Is it this? Does it go like this?
Yes. Yeah, that's the one. I'm sorry. I was thinking of that one.
Yeah, Travis's is Routine, and and he's got more that I'm gonna upload that I haven't taken the time to do, but he's got some good ones that I haven't even uploaded yet. But I need to. Yeah, he's got this one called Sleepy Bear. It's crazy good. I gotta put that up there. But yeah, so Greg was our drummer, and then as we kind of drifted apart to do our own solo stuff. He still drums for both of us. So
Nice.
yeah.
That's good. It's good to have a drummer on hand to
Oh yeah.
to come in and step in, because
Yeah.
you get a lot of stuff done with the drum. You put me in a room with just a drummer, and I
Yeah.
start coming up with riffs and ideas like crazy. It's
Yeah. Yeah, and Greg he's really good too. Like he's actually taking lessons and stuff. You know how some drummers just kind of
yeah,
get on
yeah.
there. He's actually taking lessons, and I think it shows. You know.
Absolutely. No, that's great. I mean, that's great that he's working at it. And
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with next. Are you doing any writing right now? You working
Yeah.
on new stuff? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'm stuck.
What do you mean?
I'm
Like
absolutely
you've hit that point?
no. Like I'm working on a song, and it goes to the chorus, right? And I just have the opening to the chorus, and I've had just the opening for like I want to say like a month.
Wow.
Yeah, I
It
can't.
takes time. It takes sometimes.
Can't figure it. Yeah,
It'll come eventually. You just
Yeah.
gotta let it. You gotta let it be right. You know, this song.
I've tried everything, man.
It's not a quick process. It's something you
Yeah.
gotta wait. You gotta wait for it, and it'll happen. But you'll know it when you get it, and it's right. You definitely don't want to force it and do something.
Oh, yeah.
that isn't right. So give it
100%.
time. You know, I mean, I've had songs that took me 20 years to finish. You know?
Yeah, I understand. I think we might work similar but different. But you know, because I've noticed you don't rush.
Oh, absolutely no. I
Yeah,
don't. I
you
wait
don't
till
rush.
it's right. You know, there are those songs that came all in one day, start to finish, done.
But that's not rushing, though.
no,
That's
it's just how it
a
happened.
creative avalanche. You know,
Right,
that's
right.
rushing
But-
is when you've got nothing and you just want to finish it.
No, you're right. I definitely give it time, because I know the first thing I get is, so I call the writing process work, because
It is.
it starts with a gift.
Yeah.
And the gift is that initial idea.
Yeah.
That initial riff, that little piano riff or whatever
Yeah.
it is that you came up with, and that's the gift. So now you have to make that into a complete song,
Yeah.
and that's where the work comes in. So, you know, anybody can come up with those riffs and just say, all right, yeah, I came up with a riff, and file them away and never do anything with them. But it's like, okay, I need to take that riff, that idea, that musical idea, and turn it into an actual song. And that's a lot of work. You know, that takes a lot of thought, a lot of time, and when I'm writing 24/7. Even if I'm not at my piano, or
Yeah.
I could be driving my car,
I love
could be
that,
at work,
yeah.
I could be sleeping. It's going on in my head. It's playing out in my
I
head.
am too.
You know, it's 24/7. It's happening, even though I'm not. You know, I might be doing other things. I'm going on with my life. I'm doing this or that, but I'm still working. And then all of a sudden, it's something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. I think that's what I was looking for, and I'll like record it in my phone or whatever the hell, whatever I can do, just so I don't forget it. And then the next chance I get that I'm at the piano, I'll try to hash it out. But that's how it works for me, and the process takes time, and you know, it takes time to get it right. And you know what else is funny? And you probably go through this too. You know, you'll be working on a song, and you might record a take of it so that you don't forget it,
Yeah.
and then you just file it away and you finish the song. And then when you actually record the song, and that's the final version, and years go by,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you find this version of the first draft.
It's better.
And it's no, I mean, it could be, but like you hear like you some of the words are a little different, like
Yeah.
you know, or some of like you just switch certain things, and it always amazes me, because I'm like, oh wow, like I do that different now, and I don't do it like that anymore, and I changed that lyric to this. It's just interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
It's such a process, and now I have 30 years of songs behind me, because I've been writing since I was, you know, actually more than 30. My late teens I started writing.
Wow.
So I have all these songs. It's like a diary. You know, I go back and listen to songs that I wrote 25 years ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember what I was going through there. I remember why I wrote that, and it's a diary. You know, it's like your legacy that you leave behind.
Let me ask you this: do you typically now work on one at a time or multiple?
Usually one at a time.
Me too. I used to
Yeah.
do multiple, but I once the band stopped, I want to. I'm not interested in volume anymore. I know you just that album. That's a heck of a accomplishment, man. Because that's hard to do. Because you finished that thing, and I know how hard that is. Because I can only do one. Because I like you said, you want to get it right. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
and
no
that
point.
that album
know.
was one at a time. I worked.
I know.
And
Yeah.
you're right. I don't start I don't even try to write a song until the one I'm working on is
Me
done.
neither.
Yeah, it's interesting.
For me, that's just the way to go. Because if I have any good ideas, I kind of want to put it towards that. I mean, sometimes I'll have one kind of like almost side project, but I don't really do much with it. You know, that my focus
Yeah.
is always on the one that I think is the best.
Yep. No, it is. It's cool. Right now, I'm not working on anything, and it
Does that
feels
feel weird? I bet it
does,
does. Yeah.
And like, just I've been coming up with riffs and ideas, and I've been recording them, but I haven't been working on them. You know, I've just been filing them away. I think I'm just not ready. I finished that album, and I just think I needed a break. You know, I just need a break. Because I don't know what I want to do next. I know that
Yeah.
I don't want to do that same thing again. I want to
Yeah.
move on to something different, but I
Something
don't know
different.
what that is yet. So I'm just still trying to figure that out. But you know what? At the same time, I tell myself, I'm like, look, you don't always have to write. You know, I have all this material behind me. I'm just going to enjoy it and play
Yeah.
it live and enjoy what I
Yeah.
have created because it's fun to play. I enjoy playing
Yeah.
the songs that I have. So that's all I've been doing, just kind of enjoying what I have. But soon, I'm sure I'll start getting the itch to lay down some new stuff again. You know.
So I got a couple questions for you before you start the next song. So one is, how did you learn how to perform like so well? How much experience do you have, like, as far as the cover band and your other bands?
A lot. I mean, I started playing when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 years old.
Okay.
And then in high school, 16, 17, I played for the first time in front of audiences,
Okay.
just like, you know, at the high school auditorium and stuff like that. And then I played in the cover band for about 5 years when we were touring all over New England. Just, you know, we're doing like the whole Boston area down to Newport, Rhode Island, and up to Vermont, New Hampshire ski areas and Cape Cod and all that.
So
I
you've
got a
gone
lot-
out of state?
Yeah, just New England.
Oh, wow. That's
in
pretty neat, though.
In North Carolina.
Even out of town is neat, you know?
Yeah, it was. I mean, those years were so fun, and it was a cover band, and we were just playing top 40 rock hits. You know, it wasn't anything difficult or anything, and it was me and 4 of my friends up on stage having a good time, just having fun. You know, and drinking beer and playing cover songs to people at a bar, and we had fun doing it. And the way I looked at it was like, you know, it's a Saturday night. I'm gonna go out to this place anyways. I might as well go there, play music, and make a couple of bucks. You know.
Yeah.
That's all it was. But at the same time, I guess I was gaining experience in gaining a comfort of performing.
Were you the lead singer?
No.
Okay, yeah, I was not either.
I was just
Travis
the
was our lead singer.
Yeah. No, I was just the keyboard player. I did
Man,
backups.
you can sing though, man. You really
Oh,
can.
thank you.
Like, yeah.
I really worked hard on singing because for years I was too shy to even try to sing.
Yeah.
And then when I did start trying to sing, I didn't want anyone to hear it because I thought it was terrible. And I really worked hard because I wanted to sing. I didn't want somebody else singing my songs. So
Yeah.
I was like, I want to sing my song. So I took vocal lessons.
Oh wow. I would
practiced-
like to.
I practice singing every day. Even now, I sing every day. I just make it a point, even if it's for a half hour, an hour, just to belt something out, just to keep the vocal cords strong.
Yeah, you can really belt.
Well, that's important to me, you know, because and I just learned how to do that recently because before
Okay.
I listened to even some of my recordings 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm just like, you know, like weak. I
Yeah.
couldn't do what I do now, and I still have a long way to go, but I feel like I have made some progress in that. in that respect. But I appreciate that, because that's like my biggest insecurity is vocals. I'm getting over it. I'm getting more comfortable, but I'm still very insecure about, because I'm not a singer. I'm not a lead. Like I don't have that.
I think you are, though, honestly.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
And the other thing I was gonna ask you was, do you have another song it's called "Not Just Like You"?
Yes.
So I didn't know if you're prepared to play that tonight, or maybe you could speak on that, or how'd you come up with that intro and that instrumental part? Because that's a pretty cool part. That it's the intro, and I think you come back to that.
Yeah.
Can you speak on like how you came up with that, maybe play it, and like what the song means?
Yeah, I'll definitely play it. So musically, I don't know where the initial idea came from, and I could say that to probably every song I've ever written, because I try to think of how did I come up with that, and I can't. It's kind of like a blank. It just happened. Like usually my process is I was probably just jamming one day, screwing around, and I came up with this thing. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool, and then I build on it, and then the next thing you know, I'm writing a song around it. So that's where that came from. Lyrically, that song is probably one of my deepest songs. It's probably one of my most emotional songs that I'm tied to, because I wrote it about my father-in-law who was dying of cancer, and he was living with my wife and I. So and we had 3 kids. My son was just born, and my daughters were like 4 and 6. So we had babies. We had him living with us. We were taking care of him. And he was dying in our house, pretty much. I mean, he was dying of cancer. But he was like the strongest fighter that I ever met. Like even in the odds of like there's no hope, he was like, I'm going to beat this thing. I'm going to beat this thing. He just never gave up. Always and I admired that greatly. And it kind of inspired me. But like a lot of times I'd be thinking to myself, wow, like, he must think he's better off dead, than and so I started like thinking along those lines, and then lyrically, if you actually read the lyrics of the verse, that would probably make sense. And I'll play it right now, but that was the inspiration of the lyrics of that song, anyways. And that was the time I wrote it. I remember writing that in my basement studio while he was upstairs, and I'd be singing it, like belting it out, and thinking to myself, oh, I hope he doesn't hear this. But
yeah, I think that's one of your best songs for sure. That's really really incredible.
It's funny because it's actually both my daughters, it's their favorite songs of mine. Whenever, like, because a lot of times, like, we'll have people over or whatever, and everybody's like, go get your keyboard, and everybody wants me to play, like, cover songs and stuff they can sing to and stuff, and my daughters are always like, play Not Just Like You. And I'm like, yeah. So yeah, that's always good. But yeah, I'll play it now that we're talking about it. I get in the mood for it. So let me get set up here. I'm gonna put myself up. And all right. So this is Not Just Like You, the song we were just talking about. And I'm not used to singing after talking so much, so I feel like my voice is a little weak, but here we go. We're going to do this anyways. Not Just Like You. It still can be done. It still can be won. I'm not the only one who believes, son. Take this, it was mine for such a long time. Be at your best, never question your own mind. If I fall, always carry this proudly. I did it for you, and now that they found me, I really should go. But I'm here to stay, to see it all through. all of the way. Am I out of my head now? Am I better off dead now? Am I a liar trying to be you? I'm not just like you. Running in circles, filling in deep holes, against the tide that abides to no strongholds. Final retreat to where I can meet you. I will survive, it's a lie, I still need you. So truth be told, the truth is bold, my truth is old, engrossed in gold. No one will know how far I'll go to win my last attack against the rats. Am I out of my head now? Am I better off dead now? Am I a liar trying to be you? I'm not just like you. Just like you.
That was incredible.
All right, thank you. That was fun.
That was really, really, really good, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
So when you say, "Am I a liar for trying to believe I'm not just like you?" Is that him trying to believe he's fine? Is that what you're trying to say?
God,
Or is it something else?
Am I a liar trying to believe? So, I mean, that actually, it's about him, like, you know, he was just always, you know, people were like, yeah, it's terminal, yeah, you only have months left to live, and he would always just be like, no, I'm gonna beat it next year at this time. I'll be golfing when I beat this thing and all this stuff. And I was like, you know, is he lying to himself? Like, am I a liar?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That I'm not.
That's really deep, man. That's really good.
You know, hey, it's some guy. What's up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Freedom Redbird still hanging out. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. All of a sudden, this got really close up. I don't know why, but
Oh, the mic?
no, the camera. Doesn't it look like it's more close up? But I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm new at hosting. This
Yeah.
is the first time. This is the first time I've ever hosted with somebody else on. Like, I've done my
wow.
own live streams, but I've never done, you know, like another with somebody else on. So this is cool. I'm learning as I go.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for bringing that song up. It's definitely one that means a lot to me, and I love playing it too.
Yeah, the first song I ever heard of yours was actually "Good Is Gone." That was the first one, and you were the first person I ever heard on SoundCloud, and I just remember, I just remember thinking, man, are all these people this good? Spoiler, no, but yeah, it's just like, my God, Like it was just the first thing I heard.
So that song I wrote during COVID.
COVID, yeah,
That,
I could tell with that one, but just that that's got a lot of energy, man. That one's got a lot of energy and it's catchy, you know.
yeah. Thank you, Auntie, for posting links. That's awesome. Yes, check out It's Some Guy. He's been coming up on a lot of the open mics. Oh, speaking of, we got another music festival coming up. You going to participate in that one?
I
it's
I
in
think
April.
so. Oh, is it? It's man, that's fast.
Yeah, I think it's April 21st or something.
Whoa, yeah, man, those come up quick, don't they? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to email Gmail and see if I
Oh,
can.
25th maybe. I think it's the 25th. Yeah, April 2nd. So you still got over a month. You could throw 20 minutes worth of material together in almost a month, right?
Yeah, those months go quick though.
So,
But yeah,
tell me about some of your influences. What
oh man, I like I was gonna ask you, have you heard Tori Amos? She plays piano,
of
man.
course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I love her.
I do too, man. I like her a lot. And I like a lot of 2000s indie that nobody's heard of, like the Decemberists and stuff like that.
Yep, good stuff. Yep.
Right now, I like this band Big Thief. They're like my favorite, like newer band. Have you heard Big Thief?
No.
Oh
I'll have to
man,
check them out.
I like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I like Tom Waits. I like this band called Margot and the Nuclear So-and-Sos. I like this band called Harley Poe. Just lots of random stuff. I like some of the Broken Social Scene songs. Not
Yeah.
very many of them, but some of
Yeah.
them are just insanely good.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like a little bit of whatever,
Nice.
you know. But I think Nick Cave is like the one that I like probably try to emulate the most, because he does like the gothic folk stuff, and I don't know if you could tell in my song. There's a lot of witches and zombies
Yeah, I do.
and stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah.
So, I just I like that type of metaphor, you know, trying to explain things through that lens, you know. I've been doing
love
that
it.
a lot lately.
And that's what'd you say, Nick Cave?
Nick Cave, yeah, Nick Cave and the
Alright.
Bad Seeds, yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. Definitely, that sounds good. And I definitely hear a lot of that in your writing. I love that about your songs, that you have that vibe going on in them. I love how you have that, like a lot of rain, a lot of umbrellas.
Yeah.
But I think that's a great thing. It's a good
Yeah.
it's a good vibe that you have, and it's consistent and it's good. It's like your brand.
Yeah.
And Blender and Chirp. So, is that just a name that you gave your solo project?
Yeah, because okay, so my name Adam Cohen is like the most common name. It's one of the most common names in the world. So it's also Leonard Cohen's son's name. He's a musician. There's like
Okay.
tons of musicians with this name. So I was just trying to just name my SoundCloud page so that people could find it. So we had two birds living in our front yard, and their names were Blender and Chirp. Yeah.
All right.
They're on my channel. If you
You know what?
scroll down and click on them.
I actually just assumed they were cats, but now I know they were birds.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. No, they're birds. Yep. Blender and Chirp were birds, and she got her name because we're like, where she's blending in again, you know?
Yeah.
Where's Blender? And Chirp got his name because he would not stop chirping. So that's
Nice.
yeah, that's how I didn't put any thought to it. I just named my SoundCloud page.
Yeah.
And then I'd never had a YouTube page, but then for that first one of G-May's festivals, I think, you know, he told me pick something good, you know, or something. I just went with the same thing.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
just
it's
went
good.
with the whole bird theme, you
That
know.
makes sense. Yeah, and that's good because people can find it. So
Yeah, I just want
if
to,
you
yeah.
keep it the same.
There's no
Auntie-
other Blender and Chirp, so.
Auntie is posting your link in the chat. Thank you, Auntie. So people can check
cool.
out your stuff. Yeah, so if you want to jump in on a song,
Okay.
I don't want to
play
put.
one. I can
Oh,
play one. Yeah, I can play one.
Oh, and
I got
so Auntie just put up the link for Nick Cave, so now I can check Nick
Oh,
Cave.
cool, cool.
Thank you very much, Auntie. That's helpful because I definitely want to go back and check him out.
I'll warn you though, he's got a ton of material and it's not all good. You gotta find the
That's
right
all right.
thing.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love having
Okay.
to sift through. You know, I'm an album guy. I don't like just
Okay.
listening to the hits. I like listening to the entire album. And I find that the songs that you don't like immediately are the ones that grow on you and you end up liking forever. You know, like a lot of my favorite songs that I've listened to for 30, 40 years
Yeah.
are ones that I didn't like when I first heard them. You know, and
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
you get into them, and you finally they grow on you, and those are the ones. But then the ones that you like right away are usually the ones that fizzle out and you
Yeah.
get sick of quick. So you know you got to be patient with art, and I feel sorry for people that don't have a good attention span because they're missing out on a lot of great stuff. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta really just give it the time it deserves, and it'll reward you back. You know?
But Mike, try Shoot Me Down first. Because
Okay.
he's got some songs that are just punk rock screaming, and then he's got other songs that are like the most beautiful slow ballad you've ever heard. So
Okay.
it's yeah. Shoot Me
Cool.
Down that's probably my favorite. But
Shoot me down.
yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll play I guess I'll do Needles, Wool and Straw. That one. I just got to figure out if I'm going to do it in drop D cuz it is drop D tuning. Let me see. I guess I will. I guess that's close enough. All right. Kind of losing my voice a little, so I'll do my best. Ooh, that's a little off. That's better. Alone in Salem, dressed in black. Night of the vampire bat. Nuclear winter. A silver ball in your hair. Walking into thin air. Into thin air. Into thin air. Gonna drink my blood tonight. When I'm sleeping, and this is how we live. With vampires and walking dead, I'm not a witch, but I'm burning. I'm not gonna leave you again. I'll never leave you again. Made out of needles, wool, and straw. blood of a cat. And Alistair Crowley. Red ribbons on your keys. Spaces that lean. Spaces that lean. Spaces that lean. Sleeping, and this is how we live, with vampires and walking dead. I'm not a witch, but I'm burning. Ooh, not gonna leave you again.
Yeah, good. That sounded great. You know, you
Thanks.
really have a great live sound.
Okay.
And it really sounds like your recordings. I mean, when you play your songs live, they, to me, sound exactly like your recordings. It's really good, so you really got them down well.
I couldn't decide what I wanted to do the high octave that time, but when I got to the second one, I couldn't do it. I just accidentally went to the other
And that's another
one.
thing I wanted to say too. Your range is really good, like your vocal range. You hit those high notes. You have a lower voice, but you're able to get up in those falsettos, which really works.
Yeah, I've been
noticed that in a lot
trying.
of your stuff. Yeah.
I've been trying to do the high stuff more. Because in the recording, the chorus is all low, and then I realized, wait, why didn't I just, go up an octave? It would have sounded better, but I thought of it too late. That's why I like playing live. You can make those corrections.
Right. That's what's beautiful about it. When I always try to play things a little different live, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Just because you have that freedom, and sometimes you get thoughts about things after you've recorded them, and you just do it live. And
Yeah.
giggity auntie. I love that, giggity. Thinking about the new material. Yes. So we're talking about when I listen to Nick's stuff, how it's going to influence me on keys and writing some new material. So
He plays piano too.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So that'll be a good.
And guitar. I think he plays
Yeah.
both, but he's a good piano player. I think his main instrument is
That's
piano.
a cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's Marianne, my wife's home. Hello,
Hi.
honey.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Clarice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be good. We'll see how that goes. So in my lifetime, did you
That's Travis's song.
that's really good. That's
Yeah, I know.
one. That's definitely one that stands out, and I listen.
Oh,
to it
for
a lot.
sure.
And to me, it sounds like a song. Like when I heard it, I thought it was just like a song that I've heard for years, and then I realized,
Yeah.
oh, no, this is an original.
He's good at that. He's got a way of he's really good at melodies. I'm trying to learn that, that whole melody. He just is so good with melodies. It's crazy.
That is real. So what's he doing now? Is he on SoundCloud or anything, or do you still work with him at all?
I don't work with. We still talk, but we don't work together anymore because it's like it kind of ran its course.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just he wants to work on his stuff and I want to work on my stuff. So there's almost no point, you know.
Absolutely, and I've been in those same situations. I've worked.
Yeah.
I mean, and actually, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm at the point now where I enjoy working solo best.
Me too.
I'm done. The days of me trying to find other musicians to write with and work are over. I have no desire to anymore, because every time I do that, I always come back to just me, and I'm like, you know what? I like the results better.
Yeah.
Nothing against anybody I ever worked with, but while writing and recording solo, I get what I want out of it, as opposed to compromising when every time
all
I'm
the
working
time.
with somebody
Yeah.
else. So that's just where, you know what, I'm 51 years old now. I'm like, you know what, it's my time. I don't care. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to apologize to anybody. This is my art. It's almost like I equate it to an artist who's like a visual artist or a painter, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, I want to make this painting. You're going to do the green paint. You're going to do the blue paint. You're going to do the red paint. And I'm going to do the yellow paint.
Yeah.
So now all I can do is the yellow paint, and I have to rely on this guy to do the red that I'm imagining is going to be the red. No, I want to do all the colors. I'm going to do everything, you know. So that's my metaphor in terms of that, anyways.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, he definitely, I think that song you're talking about, that's probably the time where we all kind of came together the most. Like Greg was good on drums, Travis's vocals, and then our friend Alex played bass, and he was a good bass player. So that song, it just kind of, everybody was kind of doing what they do best. I feel like, because I just was playing just guitar. I wasn't writing or doing melodies or anything. And it just came together really good like that. Nice. But that's not all I want to ever do, though, you know? I don't want to just be the guitar player all the time. Yeah.
Me too, right. I don't want to just be the keyboard player. Like I have people asking me all the time, hey, we need a keyboard player in our band. Are you trying? I'm like, no, I don't want to just come up on stage and play the keyboard for your cover songs or, you know, whatever. I'm done with that. I don't want to do it anymore. If I don't have a lot of time to spend on music, and the little time I do have, it's got to be for me.
Exactly.
And that's just where I'm at now.
Yeah, I don't want to be going over there to practice and be tired all day at work just so I can work on Travis's songs for, 6 hours or something. It just, not that it was like that. We would take turns, but like it just ran its course.
Yep, absolutely. No, that's good. But you grow from it, and it's all worthwhile. So that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you got anything you're working on right now? You want me to show you what I'm working on?
Yeah, let me see what you're working on.
Okay. It's I got to put it back in normal tuning real quick.
Yeah. All right, a little improv here. We're gonna see what Adam's working on for some new material.
Let me see if I'm in tune.
Maybe I can come up with some ideas.
That E's a little off. I don't have much. I barely have anything here, but it starts out like this little riff, just like almost like a Def Leppard riff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I hear it.
So the verse is just Pilgrims lost in the witchlight haze. I messed up, but I'll do it again. Pilgrims lost in the witchlight haze. With gunpowder potions. Marching with the scared and forgotten, cabins and graveyards and ghosts. Everything that I put up with. Oops, messed up. I put up with. You mimic eyes in your avatar. See, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, I like what you have so far. So that change is really good. So when you go in from that part, it's everything I put up with, and then that change is nice. Yep. Yeah, I really like that.
And it's like,
right, you have some really nice chord changes in there.
yeah, I just don't know where to go from there. You know, I've had that intro part for a while, and it just hits a brick wall.
Yep, I know what you mean, but it'll come.
Yeah.
Just give it time, keep playing it, and but what you have so far is really good. I think it's got a lot of potential. Just keep working at it. Those are really nice changes. I like it. Good.
It's hard with this because it even though it's kind of a different progression, you could play the progression like this, which is just basically A. If you just did the triad versions, it's just A minor, G, F. That's like a million songs, so it's hard for me to come up with something new with that. Even though it is a little different. I mean, I'm playing on open strings with some extra high tones, you know?
Yeah.
Like add sixes, add nines, but that doesn't change it that much, you know? It's still kind of stock. Like it's kind of a stock progression. I don't want to change it though. I like it.
It doesn't matter if it's stock.
I know.
You know, you make it your own, and
yeah.
And when you played it for me, I wasn't thinking to myself, "Oh God, I've heard this progression so many times."
Yeah.
You know, there's only so many chords. You know, in every song, what's there, 12 different notes or whatever out of the billions of songs that have ever been written. So things, you know, chord progressions are going to be done repeatedly, but it's the way in which you interpret them that makes it
the melody.
Unique. Yeah, like what you just played there sounded completely unique and original, but it's the same chords as 1,000 other songs.
I know.
It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. Because like I said, we only have so many notes to choose from. Of course, things are going to be replicated, but you put your own DNA into it, which is what makes it unique, because you're unique, and that's how it works. That's the beauty of music. I mean, it amazes me all the time. It's like, I always think to myself, are we ever going to reach the point where everything has been done and there's not one new song that, like, how do we keep, think about how many songs are written a day.
With 12,
like, just
millions. Yeah.
in the whole planet, how many songs were written today? And how many songs will be written tomorrow that don't exist right now?
Yeah.
It's infinity. It's just, it never ends. Because the reason is because we're human beings and we're made of DNA, and all of our DNA is unique, and every human being is a unique individual, and we're going to interpret those same fundamentals in a different way every time. And that's what's amazing about the creation of music. In my opinion, it's just incredible, because nobody else could have written Vinca besides you. You're the only person on the planet that could have written that song.
And likewise, you know, that is funny though. You're right. It is like a fingerprint, like G-May says, you know.
Right.
Everybody's got a fingerprint. Everybody interprets it different, so.
Yeah. That's how it
true.
goes. Yeah.
What else you got for us, Mike? You got anything old?
I got a lot of old. Yeah, I'm thinking of what I might want to play. I mean, so you did me the greatest honor of covering one of my songs, which I'm grateful for, because
thank you.
Nobody has ever covered one of my songs before. And when you did that and you sent it to me, I was totally blown away. Like it was incredible, and you did it so well. It was just like a very humbling moment. It was like, to me, I was just, wow, somebody actually took the time not only to listen. Like, if somebody takes the time just to listen to one of my songs, I'm grateful. If they take the 3 or 4 minutes just to listen to it, I'm grateful. But to actually sit down and learn it was like, wow, I was just blown away, and it meant a lot to me. So I really appreciate that. And
you don't owe me one, by the way.
Well, you know, so if you listen to that song on my recording on SoundCloud,
yeah,
you'll hear guitar and bass and drums. So I did that song with my friend Dave Ferraro, who played. He's a guitarist, but he also played the drums and bass on that recording. And he and I worked together on a lot of those songs in like a 1 year period, and we just were writing songs like crazy. I don't know why, but the two of us were just in that creative mode, and we came up with a lot of good songs, and one of them was Beautiful in Motion, and we recorded all of them, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So I let him hear that. I said, wow, Dave, look, somebody covered Beautiful in Motion. He's like, get out of here. And I said, yeah, listen, and he was really impressed. He thought
Really?
He thought
Okay.
he did it really well too.
I tried, man. It's your stuff's hard. You got a lot of weird changes and stuff.
Wow,
Yeah.
I know.
Key
every
changes.
guitar player I've ever played with hated
Says that.
playing with me because it was so like I'd be like, yeah, it's E flat minor. So they're like, what? You know, so I didn't realize that, you know, because I was always a piano player.
Yeah.
I had no idea that, like, to me, playing an E flat minor chord is simple. I'm just hitting, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that on a guitar,
It's like
if
a
you're
bar
not in
chord.
like if you're not in
Yeah.
open tuning, it's really difficult, and I
It
didn't
is.
realize that. So I was
Especially
writing.
acoustic.
I'm writing these songs in all these weird keys, and Dave was my guitar player for years, and he played on a lot of my original stuff. And now he's a great guitar player. He plays in a cover band right now that's really good. They're having a lot of success in the local area. And I'll go see some of his shows, and he'll always say, he'll point to me and say, "This because of this guy, I know the whole neck. I could play any chord on the whole neck because, you know, playing all my originals and stuff, he had to learn all those weird chords. That's weird on guitar, but."
You want to play it?
Shisui, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, I'm glad you like this kind of stream. I do too. Not only playing music, but talking about music. But yeah, you know what? Unless you want to play it, I'll play
No,
it.
I can't remember how to play it. I'd have to relearn it real quick.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. I haven't played it in a while,
Cool.
but I'm gonna give it a shot. All right,
Or
we're
pick a
gonna-
different one if you want, man.
No,
Don't have to
you
be that one.
got me in the mood for it now.
Okay.
We're talking about it. I'm gonna do it. Hey, I get no fear. I don't care if I make a mistake.
I just did. So
Whatever. It's live. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get my audio. All right, everybody. So this song is called Beautiful in Motion. You know what? Covered by one Adam Cohen at one time, so. All right, here we go. I already screwed it up. One sec. Don't try to figure out what she's whispering. It's always all about what she's missing. A sweeter spice to taste, a bitter life to waste. These walls you have outgrown now lock me in the place that you call homes. Without me, it's another space and time. We left it all behind. Go fly now, you're home free into the night. Can't help but feeling something ain't right. You might
world of fright lingers in your head, but don't think twice. Go. Life is more beautiful in motion. A smile to your eyes as I'm grieving, silent to your ears as I'm screaming. Everything is gonna work out right. I wrote a song after you left that day. I call it beautiful in motion as a warm sun turned to shade and let the shadows drown. Go. A world that might not be the same again. But don't think twice. Go. Life is more beautiful in motion. Just go. Life is more beautiful. Life is more beautiful. Life is more beautiful in motion. As the sunset turned to gray and let the shadows drown. As it turned to gray and they drowned. As it turned to gray. Life is more beautiful in motion, motion, motion. Life is more beautiful in motion, motion, motion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
All right. Whoops. Sorry, I had you muted.
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
That was really good, man. You belted
thanks.
that one.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love that. It feels good to sing that one. I always enjoy it.
Who wrote that melody? Was that you or your friend?
That was me. I wrote.
Oh, nice.
I pretty much wrote the song, and he added his guitar and bass and drums, but the foundation of the song was mine. Vocal and piano and vocals, yeah, the melody, everything. And it was his idea to make the end really big. You know, he wanted the end. He wanted the end to really like scream, and that's like the dynamics came.
Yeah, the chord
Shisui,
progression.
thank you,
Yeah.
Shisui. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Kind of changes there at the end a little bit, if I remember right.
Yep.
So when you write a melody, do you work? What do you think's the hardest part? Is it the melody? For me, it's the melody. I don't know if that's for you.
Coming up with a good melody over the chord progression?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part, actually. I don't know if it's the most difficult, but I find that's where the magic happens, because the melody, to me, is everything.
Yeah, of course.
And I like coming up with melodies that I feel like are strong in terms of like being emotional. You know, like they either make you happy or sad or mad. They just have that, and they tie the chords together. You know, like I like everything to connect. I like in music, I it has to flow, and I feel like this has to lead you to this. You know, I can kind of hear where I want it to go. You know, and that's what I try to mimic with the melody is I follow my ear. It just kind of like I can hear where I want it to go, and then I try to figure out what that is in real time, in real life, and sometimes like I usually hear stuff in my head before I can play it.
Okay.
And I'll have to learn it. Like I'll learn this. It's like I have it in my head, and now I have to learn how to play what I'm hearing in my head. And that's kind of the process with me. But it's hard to like put a blueprint on it because
right, you can't.
It's almost like I go into this other realm in my mind when I'm writing. You know, I just because sometimes I try to think back. Like if I come up with something that I really like, I try to think back. Oh, how did I come up with that? Because I want to do it again, and I can't. I'm like, I don't even remember the first time I played it. It just happened once, and I stuck with it, and so it's not really like I have a blueprint or a solid process that I follow. I just kind of let things happen in my head, and I hear things, and I can kind of follow my ear as to where I want it to go, and then luckily
I don't think there is a process, because sometimes people will say like, oh, you got to use non-chord tones or have a lot of contour and big jumps, but then some of the best songs, they're barely jumping at all, you know? It's
you know
like,
what? Rule number one is
crazy.
there's no rules.
Yeah, of course.
When it comes to songwriting, rule number one, like Auntie says, without melody, it's just musical notation, but still math. It's still math, yes. So, yeah, I mean, music is a form of math, right? I mean, you know, even though we talk about following our ear and emotions and everything, mathematically it still has to make sense. I mean, I took a lot of music theory years ago, which helped me tremendously in my playing and writing because I could understand where my ear is taking me. So I'm still following my ear, but with the knowledge of music theory, I can now understand why my ear is going there. And when I do figure out where my ear is taking me, I say, oh, it's this key signature, or it's this minor chord, or it's this diminished chord, or I can identify what I'm doing, and that helps a lot.
I bet with key, because you do some key changes. I do some, but not many.
Yeah, I did a key change in Up From Here.
Oh, Up From Here.
My
Okay.
song Up From Here, the last chorus is a whole step higher.
Oh, that's
than
neat.
the rest of the song. And I remember when I did that,
That's
it's the
neat.
only song that I always wanted to do that in a song. And I never could do it right, but then for some reason in that song it just worked, and I was so excited when I did it. I was like, finally I did it.
See, that's a different type of key change when you do the same thing but you just move it up a little.
Right.
Like, have you heard Poison, Alice Cooper?
Yeah, he does it. He does it right there. Yep.
Yeah, that's got like 4 key changes. It's really
There's a
neat.
lot of classic rock songs that do it actually.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi does it in Living on a Prayer.
And the same guy wrote those 2 songs. Did you know that?
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
That
must be
neither
his
one of those
trademark.
guys wrote those songs. Somebody like a hired gun wrote "Living on a Prayer" and "Poison."
Yeah, so you know, like the last chorus, like
exactly.
It's totally different key,
you can tell it's almost the same writer too. Just
yeah.
That's fun.
Poison's a great song though by Alice.
Oh yeah, it's an underrated song for
Yeah.
sure. I love that song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the way it like the verses are slow and then it hits that big chorus. I mean, the '80s were all about the big chorus too. Like
That's a huge chorus, man.
Yeah.
And I think it's even got a pre-chorus. That song's awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, good stuff.
I probably got one more. I mean, you got. I take it you got to work tomorrow too. Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out soon too.
Okay.
Let's do one more each.
Okay.
And I think that'll be good. And
I'm gonna do a cover, a deep
nice
cut cover.
All right, let's hear it. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. I don't know. So this is just the shortened version. This song's called it's called "One of Us Cannot Be Wrong" by Leonard Cohen, but I'm not gonna play it how he plays it. Lit a thin. Sorry. Lit a thin green candle to make you get jealous of me, but the room fills up with mosquitoes. They heard that my body was free, so I took the dust off a long sleepless night and put it in your little shoe. Gotta confess that I tortured the dress you wore for the world to look through. An Eskimo showed me a movie he'd recently taken of you. The poor man could barely stop shivering. His lips and his fingers were blue. Suppose that he froze when the wind took your clothes. I guess he never got warm. Just stand there so nice in your blizzard of ice. Let me into your storm. Sorry, losing my voice, so.
Nice, that's a good one. I never heard that before, but I like it. You know what? I feel
lost
like
my voice.
If
go ahead.
If you had told me that was an original, I would have believed you. It sounds a lot like your style. You know?
I don't play it the same way. He plays it totally different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was great.
There's a million chords in his.
And you know what? I love that. I feel like when you do a cover song, you should make it your own, and that's what you did. So that's really cool. Yeah, well done.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Auntie. I'm glad you're thankful for that. I'm thankful for that too. So we're talking about like the '70s, and Auntie said it's the greatest decade in music for Auntie, and I said, well, I was born in the '70s, so there's that too. Yeah. Oh man, good stuff. Well, this was great. I appreciate you coming up. tonight.
yeah, man.
Like I said, this was my first time doing something like this, and I enjoy it. It was good. I'm gonna play one more.
Okay.
I'm into the older ones now. I don't know. You got me in a nostalgic mood. I think. I'm thinking about like a lot of my older songs.
What's the one with the rocket on it?
Oh, that's Lifetime. That's
I
Lifetime.
think you've got a really good one that I always forget the name of.
The one with the rocket is Lifetime.
Okay. Is it? Do you have a video for it?
Somebody made a video for it, and it's on
Okay.
my YouTube channel.
I think that's the one that I really like, but I can't remember how it goes for some reason.
It's the one that's like, free yourself, don't wait for nobody else to take you to
Oh
the
yeah,
place of dreams."
yeah, that's an awesome. Can you play that one?
I'll
maybe?
do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, let me get set up here, and I'm gonna play Lifetime. So this is another one that Dave and I wrote. This riff is Dave. So Dave came up with the original riff for this song, and he and I finished it together. But it was written around that same time as Beautiful in Motion when we were doing that batch of songs.
Oh, neat.
But yeah, this whole song was Dave's guitar riff. And then I think I came up with the chorus. So like the verses he had that riff, and he did a fantastic job on the solo. If you listen to the solo guitars on the SoundCloud recording of this, it's really good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
I think I have the harpsichord sound. Yeah, like that. That was it. All right. So, Auntie, this song is not from the 70s, but the guy who wrote it is from the 70s, so maybe that'll help. Let's see. I gotta remember the chords. Oh my God, wait, I'm drawing a blank. That's it. All right, I'm getting it. Wait, bear with me, it's coming. All right, here it is. Here we go. No, 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 no. Here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Free yourself. Don't wait for nobody else to take you to the place you're dreaming of. Ask yourself inside, you find the answers that you're looking for. If you've been dealt a rotten hand from the gods, it's up for you to turn it back around. No one else can let you see the face you need to show. See the face you need to show. I can't take my time, takes a lifetime to get to you. I'm a bomb that's already been shot out. There's nothing you can do. I can't take my time while exploiting yours. You'll be wasting mine. I'm never gonna stop until we're laughing at the top, so then I'll never let myself decay and rot. What you felt while you were down in a hole is what the people really want to know. You can't have wealth and fame without a little bit of trauma. Gotta free myself, I've been dread unstucking around my plastic face of medicated souls. Do what I say, poor boy, and you'll be on your way to stardom. On your way to stardom. I can't take my time, takes a lifetime to get to you. I'm a bomb that's already been shot out. There's nothing you can do. I can't take my time while exploiting yours. You'll be wasting mine. I'm never top, so then I'll never let myself decay and rot next to you. Right next to you, go, here we go. Oh, no, 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 here we go. Here's the face you need to show. Tell me on your way to stardom. Take my time, takes a lifetime to get to you. I'm a bomb that's already been shot out. There's nothing you can do. I can't take my time while exploiting yours and be wasting mine. I'm never gonna stop until we're living at the top, so then I'll never let myself decay and rot. I can't take my time, takes a lifetime. There's nothing you can do, nothing you can do, nothing you can. I can't take my time while exploiting yours, you'll be wasting mine. I'm never gonna stop until we're laughing at the top, so then I'll never let myself decay and rot.
All right, so there you
That
have.
was good, man. I love that one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good one.
Super catchy, man.
Thanks. Yeah, that chorus.
Yeah.
Heavily Aerosmith influenced on that chorus. I can't take my time, takes a lifetime to get to you.
Yeah, that's really good.
I wrote that song about my frustrations with the cover band at the time. That's
Almost like a Beatles thing where they're all writing about each other.
Oh yeah, no, it was more so about like our booking agent, and like I was just getting tired of going out every weekend, and it was starting to wear on me. Like I didn't want to do it anymore, and like well, exploiting yours, you'll be wasting mine. Like, you know, because he was like just wearing us out and booking us anywhere that would make him a buck, you know, and I just started to feel like this is getting old. But yeah, anyways. All right, man. Well, have a good night, and thanks again for hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Keep on working on that new idea you had. I can't wait to see how that develops. So keep me posted on that, and hope to see you on the festival in April.
Cool, cool. I'm sure we'll message by then, so I'll let you know what's
definitely.
going on.
Keep in touch.
Okay, cool, man. It was fun.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. I had a good time, and thanks everybody in chat who watched and hung out, and anybody who's watching on the rerun. We appreciate you. All right. See
All
ya.
right, Mike.
Good
Yep,
night.
take care, man.